Hello friends, I'm Dr. Tarak Vachrajani and I welcome you back to my channel Dr. Tarak's Hypnosis. I hope you enjoyed my relaxation session which I did last time. Being a clinician, I believe in a practical experience rather than just only theories. And such relaxation sessions will be coming periodically. Before that, I would like you to subscribe for my channel if you have not done that already. So let's proceed again and continue to our discussion about corporate stress. The word stress itself actually is generalized. But today I'm going to focus more on the stress in the corporate sector. With today's changing lifestyle and the demands of the society, an individual, though he has a high-paying job, so are the demands on him from his place of work, from the family, and from his social surroundings. Especially if that person, the higher level he is in a corporate ladder, the more stressed out he is. And that too if he is in the field of marketing, well, there is no end to it. We all know that. All they see is targets. And ultimately, it's he or she becomes the target. Trying to cope up with these demands of the job, the person is somehow managing at multiple levels to come in terms with these demands. And at that time, if you remember my subconscious programming, it's those beliefs in him which enable him to cope up with those demands of work. If the boss gives him a target and if he feels that these are unmanageable, the stress starts building on him. And that little inner voice, which may be either of the parents, of the teachers, or maybe even the relatives, comes in form of his own voice and tells him, you can't do that. This is not what you are capable of. Will you be able to do that? This inner voice starts pulling that person down. Now that's where the stress starts building. The person's inner voice is pulling him down. And when in the external world is supposed to cope up, live up to that standards and expectations. And this is what actually stress is all about. The discord between the reality and the actual thing within you. When there is a discord between these two things, these two worlds, the stress comes. And when the person starts trying to cope up, there is a limit a person can do. Everyone has a limit. And understand, it's not only that the person is coping at a work level, even in his household. If he's a guy, when he goes home, the parents, the spouse, the children. Same way for a lady. Maybe the lady has more stresses. The in-laws, the demands of the family, the children, and also the husband. So trying to balance this, and with the changing lifestyle, a person would like to have a certain standard of living and to maintain that standard. He or she is pressurized to cope up with all those demands. That's where the stress builds up. It's very unfortunate that in last 20 years or so, there have been more suicides due to work pressure than any other stress, especially in the corporate world. And it's a very vicious cycle. The topmost person sitting on the top of the ladder, when he's stressed out, he imposes that stress on his lower person who is in the lower step of the ladder. And this keeps cascading down to the lowest denominator. And usually the lowest denominator is a very semi-educated person. He goes home and brings it out on his family. Or maybe he takes help of certain substances to cope up with it, like alcohol. As financially sound he may be, but that type of substances or substitutes they take help of. So that's where there's a new concept I want to introduce, especially to the corporate world, that have this relaxation sessions, individual sessions, where an individual is able to relax, cope up with the stress. And what happens is he or she cannot change the external environment. But what hypnosis enables you, empowers you, is to cope up with those demands. Demands of the household pressures, demands of work. So that's where maximum time he or she is going to be. The atmosphere in the office. And once they start coping up effectively, productively, the stress level goes down and their productivity goes up. So in turn, an individual is a benefit and asset to the company or to the corporate. Now imagine if these type of factors and models are introduced in all the top companies. How much will the productivity increase? And ultimately, it's going to benefit the company or the corporate. So this in turn is a short model which I had created and which I would like to introduce to the major corporates in India and around the world. So I want you to pass this message to your own corporates that yes, there are solutions, just not lectures, just not talks, where you motivate your employees, hear them, and they forget in a day or two. When they actually have these sessions, they'll bring about a positive change in them. And then ultimately, it will be a well-being of their workforce, and ultimately the top ladder also is benefited. So till then, my dear friends, let's work on this and start spreading this message around that this is possible. Till then, keep happy. A good day.